From consultation to co-creation, building culturally responsive mental health courses. Picture this. A team of Maori health leaders spent 6 months consulting with a government agency to design a mental health course. They provide feedback, share ancestral knowledge, and highlight cultural priorities. The final product? A PowerPoint slide with a Te Kuoka cabbage tree, clip art, and 3 sentences about whānau values. Sounds familiar? This isn't consultation. It's colonialism in a suit. The truth? Maori communities aren't stakeholders to consult. They're experts to co-create with. Let's dismantle the myth of consultation and explore how true co-creation can design mental health courses that don't just include Maori culture, but are born from it. Consultation is a colonial checkbox. Consultation is the art of asking Maori to validate Western frameworks. Co-creation is the art of letting Maori rewrite them. For decades, governments and NGOs have consulted Maori communities as a tick box exercise. They host a hui, serve some kai, jot down a few quotes about cultural sensitivity, then return to their Pakeha design programs. The result? Courses that feel like Pakeha House with a wakairo carving on the door, superficial and structurally unsound. The shift? Co-creation means Maori-led the blueprint. Imagine a course where Puraku, ancestral stories, replace Eurocentric case studies. Wakapapa maps inform trauma recovery modules. Karakia isn't an opening ritual, but the pedagogical foundation. In Tauranga, a mental health provider tried this. They handed the design reins to local Kaumatua and Tohunga. The result? A course where resilience is talked through the story of Tawahiki climbing to the heavens, and self-care is rooted in Manaaki, the whenua caring for land. Completion rates tripled. Dismantling the expert hierarchy. In co-creation, the psychiatry isn't the expert, the kumatua is. Western mental health clings to a rigid hierarchy. Clinicians equal knowledge holders, patients equals empty vessels. Co-creation explodes this. Example. A well-meaning Pakeha psychiatrist designs a stress management course. It flops. Why? It teaches box breathing, a tool alien to Maori who process emotion through vaiata, song, and kanikani, dance. Now flip the script. A course co-designed by Tainui healers uses haka to release trauma and motiatea, chants to regulate the nervous system. Engagement source. The lesson? Co-creation requires humility. Psychiatrists must step back and let Matauranga Maori knowledge lead. Your role? To translate ancestral wisdom into clinical frameworks, not the other way around. The DNA of a culturally responsive course. Co-created courses don't add culture, they rebuild from its DNA. Most culturally adapted courses are like a Tesla, with a wharenui facade, out of sync and unsustainable. True co-creation starts with 3 pillars. Wakawa whanau nangatanga first. Before drafting a single module, spend weeks building relationships. Fish together, walk the whenua, learn the iwis puraku. Trust isn't checkbox, it's the foundation. Tikanga is code. Every lesson must align with local tikanga. Example. A Northland course on anxiety weaves in rahui, restriction, protocols, teaching grounding through the lens of protecting sacred coasts. Intergenerational design. Invite Kuia, Kaumatua, and Tamariki to design table. A Taranaki course on grief became revolutionary when a 10-year-old suggesting using kites, manu tukutuku, to symbolize connection to tipuna, the white label line. White label solutions only work if Maori hold the pen. The mental health industry loves white label courses, pre-designed templates you can slap your logo on, but too often these are just repackaged Western content with a Maori motive. The fix? Co-created white label. Imagine a framework where the structure is science-based backed, e.g. neuroplasticity principles. The content is a blank canvas for iwi to fill with their Porakua, Waiata and Whenua connections. In Waikato, a white label anxiety course was transformed by Ngati Haua into a land-based program. Participants restored a site while learning CBT techniques. Outcomes: 89% reported reduced symptoms and revived marake. Redefining success. Co-creation isn't about metrics, it's about Maori. Western psychiatry obsesses over metrics, reduced symptom scores, lower hospital readmissions. Co-creation measures something deeper. Maori ora, vitality. Case study. A Rotorua Youth Mental Health course co-designed with Te Arawa Iwi used these success markers. Whānau connectedness. How many family members attended final presentations? Whenua engagement. Did participants plant a rongua garden? Wairuatanga. Did they compose a karakia for their ancestors? The result? 0 clinical outcomes on paper, but a community reporting collective healing. The co-creation toolkit. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If your course isn't co-created, it's colonial. But you don't need permission to change that. Introducing the Maori-led design blueprint, a step-by-step guide to building courses that honor tikanga and science. Surrender the pen. Hand-designed leadership to Kaumatua. Your job? Facilitate, fund, and clinical. Budget for depth. Allocate 40% of funds to relationship building. Hui noho mare before drafting content.